You don't have to finish all those reports by tonight, Chan.
Okay. I assumed I had to finish all these reports by the end of the week.
Unless you find them an interesting read, well, those reports are really not going anywhere. Because some of these reports have remained unsolved for the last 10 years, some even longer.
Thanks. You mean the leads from these cases seems to be just dead ends?
Not really. Some of them have fresh leads, but then again, some of it's unexplainable.
Unexplainable? What do you mean? Like paranormal?
Wait, what's the date today, Chan?
5th June.
5th June 2006. Right. Now, go through this report and then see if you make any sense of it.
Wow, just how many statements are there in this case file, man?
Exactly. Okay, don't get too excited, alright? I don't want you to spill any tea on it, okay? I'll give that to you.
1966. It hadn't been easy, but we decided to leave Penang for Singapore.
Because Siew Kim has been experiencing much pain lately. We have been travelling for days now. Hopefully, we can make it on time.
How are you feeling? You want to take a nap? You're still a few hours away.
It's okay. I'm used to long journeys by now.
Just like our life together, our journey started a long time ago. All I knew back then was simply to work hard to make ends meet. Never did I expect to meet someone who would change my life.
Anyone there? Help! Anyone there? Help!
Are you okay?
My leg! I hurt my leg!
What's your name?
Siew Kim.
I'm Robert.
Why are you smiling so happily?
Nothing.
What?
I was just recalling the time when someone fell into the drain while riding a bicycle. Siew Kim showed me that life is more meaningful with someone to share it with. Although everything seemed to happen so fast, it felt right, knowing that you'll always have that special someone with you.
I want you to take out my phone. Kim, I may not be the brightest guy in the village, or the most handsome. I'm not even very rich, but I really love you. Will you marry me?
Yes. Yes.
Before we both knew it, the journey we both took together has brought us this
I'm not
far.
running too fast, right, Kim? Are you okay?
Yes.
You sure? Because you're actually holding on to me very tightly.
Well, that's because I'm afraid of falling off again.
Don't worry, you won't. I'll be very careful.
You must. Because you're riding with two lives behind you.
Shh.
But this journey through life is not without its ups and downs. Sometimes, when it brings you to a high, you feel like you're being blessed. But when life throws you pains and difficulties, all you can do is try your very best.
What's wrong, Kim? Kim?
Baby.
Okay, breathe. Breathe in, breathe slowly. Okay, out. In. Oh, is it very painful? What's going on?
I don't know.
Someone help! Someone! Okay, Kim, Sorry. Anyone? You are here! At the gate! Anyone? You are here! Sukim, you're finally here.
Is our hotel in Chinatown?
Right in the middle of it. Why?
Oh, it looks really deserted out there.
It's because it's already so late.
So what hotel is this again?
Don't you like it? It's the old Chinatown hotel.
I can tell. It looks really old.
Exactly. I picked it because of the rich cultural heritage, especially since we're first-time tourists here. Are you okay, Kim?
Robert, we came here specifically to look for the famous Sing Se. And you know I was just having complications last week.
I know, Kim. We'll see him first thing tomorrow morning, okay? After we get a good night's rest.
You know, I'm just worried. Our baby is due soon and I just feel so unprepared, and right now I'm not even feeling good about this. Robert.
What?
Bus, the passengers.
What is it?
There are no passengers on the bus.
No passengers? How could that be? Huh?
Look, there were no passengers in the bus just now. You have to believe me.
Okay. Calm down, okay? I'm sure there are passengers on the bus. Just that maybe the street lights are playing tricks on you. Come, let's check in.
No.
It's okay, Siew Kim. We're both just tired. Come.
Good evening. Welcome to Old Chinatown Hotel. Do you have reservations?
Yes.
Please have a seat first. I'll check with the counter staff.
Isn't this special, Kim? Look at all that. It's definitely not something you see very often, isn't it?
Are we the only guest here? I'm really not feeling comfortable, Robert. There doesn't seem to be anyone else.
It's such a famous hotel. I'm sure all the rooms are already occupied. It's just that it's so late at night, everyone's asleep.
Okay, our counter staff is ready to serve you now.
Here you are, sir.
Time to have a good rest. Maybe eat something. What's the matter, Kim?
I'm going to stay there. No, we have to change our room.
What?
There's no way I'm going to stay in that room.
What are you talking about?
Look!
It's 666, Robert. It's the biblical number of the devil, the evil one. Bad things will happen. No, we cannot. We have to change the hotel. We have to change the room.
This is the last available room in the hotel, on the highest floor. And we book tonight.
Please, Kim. Whatever you're feeling now, maybe because you're tired. After a long bus journey, I'm tired too. It's just not possible to leave and look for another hotel this late at night. Okay? Let's go back to our room and get some rest. If you still don't feel good about this place, I'll look for the sensei immediately, and we can leave tomorrow once he has checked on your condition.
Are you here to see the sensei in Chinatown?
Yes, someone from our village told us we have to look for him for Siu Kim's condition.
Go tomorrow. Don't go anywhere tonight. It's much too late. He's closed anyway.
Eh? Isn't this room?
I'm sure you like your room.
It's very nice, right, Siu Kim? Wow. Outside looks so old. Inside is very new. There's even a telephone. You want to call your mom, you can call her, huh?
Sir, if you need anything, just let me know.
Thanks. Wow. Oh, it's definitely very different from Penang. You have a good night's rest first, okay? Then tomorrow morning, you go see the sensei.
There's no way I'm gonna stay in that room.
On the highest floor. And we are fully booked tonight.
It's 666, Robert. The biblical number of the devil, the evil.
Siu Kim, let's go back to our room and rest, okay? It's a very long day. We'll see the Sincere first thing tomorrow morning. When I go home, I'll go back to the room and rest. Long day from Penang all the way to Singapore. Excuse me, can you give us directions to the Sincere's medicine hall?
Well, actually it is quite nearby, but you have to make a few turns before you get there, and
It is very near. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Slept well last night?
Yeah.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Thank you. It's okay, thanks. Excuse me. Excuse me. Is the Sincere in? We need to see him.
I'm sorry, Sincere is not here.
When will he be back?
He will only be back again tonight. Why don't you come again tomorrow?
Okay, thank you. It's okay. We'll see the Sincere tomorrow. Why don't you rest now? You didn't sleep well last night. See what I bought for you, Kim? Your favorite Penang coffee. Are you okay?
Okay. Kicking. It's very painful.
Okay, come. Okay, okay, okay.
Robert, I'm scared.
It's okay. I'm here. It's okay. It's okay. Have some rest.
Sincere should be back right now. Why don't you go and fetch him here?
It's already so late. We go first thing tomorrow morning.
No, I don't want to stay here any longer. If we see the Sincere tonight, we'll be able to leave tomorrow. The baby is kicking. He's kicking again. Hurry up, go and get him here.
Okay. I'll get a Sincere, okay, Kim?
I'm sorry. Sir! It's late. I need to get to the Sincere. You should stay in your room.
Hey, wait, sir! You should stay in the room. Wait!
Auntie, are you okay? Auntie, is the sensei back yet? I have to see him. My wife, she's in great pain. Auntie, where's the sensei? I think the sensei is dead.
Please, Sima, help!
What happened?
The sensei came back to the shop earlier to prepare some medicine for tomorrow's business.
Get those herbs dry this morning.
He worked till it was nearly 12. Please help me do something.
I'm sorry. There's really nothing I can do here. I have to get back to my wife.
Chinatown. The old Chinatown Hotel.
Chinatown Hotel? It is no such hotel. Where it is?
Chinatown. It's definitely there. It's a very old hotel.
Are you sure?
Please, just drive. It's in Chinatown.
Why are you in such a hurry?
My wife, she's not feeling well. I need to get back to her.
Okay, I will hurry for you.
Can I help you, sir?
I need to find my wife.
Sir, this hotel is for guests only.
Yeah.
Sir, where are you going? Who are you looking for?
My wife, Siu Kim.
Sir, I'm sorry. If you don't explain yourself, I'll have to call security.
Don't you remember me? I was just here a few hours ago with my wife. She's pregnant.
Sir, I have never met you before in my life.
No, you saw me. My wife, she's upstairs. Need to get to her immediately. She's not feeling well.
Hey, wait! Sir, wait, sir!
Is everything okay? What's happening here?
This man claims he knows me, but I've never met him before in my life.
You brought me and my wife to my room. And then now you say you don't know me. I bumped into you outside my room on my way to see the sensei. And you told me, asked me not to leave.
Sir,
and
I assure you, I've never seen you before.
You brought me and my wife to the room and then even drew a map on the napkin.
What map?
No, there was something. No, there was something.
Sir, there's nothing on it.
This is happening to me. Look, I was here just hours before. You, the porter, you brought me and my wife up to room 666.
Sir, there's no room 666 here, okay? All the rooms here are 4 digits. Okay?
I have no time for this! Checking room 666 with my wife.
Sir, there is no room 666 in this hotel.
No.
Okay.
You must remember. You tried to say something to the porter. You remember?
No, sir, I have never seen you or your wife in my life before. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's not possible. How can a room just disappear like that? My wife, Siu Kim, she's still in the room.
Let go of me. You're hurting me, sir.
No.
Let go of me.
Siu Kim, you... Siu Kim!
Violent.
Sir.
Where's Siu Kim?
Please come down, sir.
I need to find
Sir,
Siu
come on.
Kim.
Please come down, sir.
I need to find Siu Kim.
Calm down, sir.
I need to find Siu Kim.
Done? What do you think?
Is this all a dream for Robert?
You know, our records did show that there were a couple by the name of Robert Chua and Lam Siu Kim who actually checked into the hotel in 1966.
But, okay, does the sensei's death have anything to do with Robert?
It could be coincidental, yeah. Wait. Hello? Yeah. Okay, coming over now. Come on, Chan. It's time to meet Robert. Let's go.
Sir, this is Robert.
Yeah, this is Robert. Okay, Chan. I'll leave him to you and see if we can find any fresh perspectives or any new leads to the case. I'll be just outside.
Yes, sir. I'm going to take your statement now. Now tell me everything that you know. Tell me everything that you remember.
It has not been easy. We decided to leave Penang for Singapore to seek help. Because Yu Kim has been experiencing much pain lately. We have been travelling for days now. Hopefully, we can make it on time. I need to find Yu Kim. Please help me find Yu Kim. I need to find Yu Kim.
Okay. I'll talk to you later. Okay, thanks. So how, Chan?
His statements are almost the same as those in the report. He relates them as if they happened only yesterday. It's either he has a super memory or he...
Yeah, and you know what? I find him a bit violent this time around. Usually he's more calm and he just sits in the middle of the room, mumbling to himself. It's good to see you again, Robert.
Do I know you?
Definitely. But you probably cannot remember me.
What do you mean?
Okay, Robert. I want you to listen carefully and see if this makes sense to you.
The night when you and your wife arrived and checked into the hotel, there were many reports of strange happenings that remain unexplained till today. Like how we discovered that a reputed sensei in town had died unexpectedly at the stroke of midnight. Or why and how your wife simply cannot be found after she left the hotel to look for you. I think something happened to your wife. It was reported that she was last seen leaving the hotel, but that was the last time anyone has seen her. Yu Kim simply disappeared. We tried desperately to look for you everywhere, but you were nowhere to be found. Police officers even started a search for you many years back. But no matter where they look, no one could find you or remember seeing you, even after so many years. Till one day, we started receiving complaints and reports that a man is going to many different hotels, asking, demanding, and even pleading sometimes to see a guest who's staying in room 666. Somehow, he always managed to find a way to get into the hotels. But never did he find what or who he was looking for.
Where is Yu Kim?
We don't really know, Robert. If she is dead, she was never found.
What year am I in now?
2006,
6th of June 2006 to be exact.
which is exactly 40 years after you first came here.
On 6th of June 1966, Robert.
Is that possible?
There is a day, a night, a date that comes but once in the whole of our lifetime, like the turn of the millennium. And when that day or night or date comes at a time when we so desperately want to relive the moment again, we'll find ourselves caught in that moment, beyond our explanations, beyond beliefs, beyond understandings. Those who live through it may still forever be trapped in it.
Are you okay, Robert?
What's happening to me?
Frankly speaking, we're not sure. But I think that's the least of our worry for now.
Nothing else matters. Just need to find Siew Kim.
We hope you find her too. You can go now.
Help me find Siew Kim.
Well, what do you think?
It's recorded in his medical. Selective amnesia.
I know what you're thinking, Chan. You probably think Robert is mad. But you notice something very obvious when you first met him? Robert is 66 years old, but he hasn't aged a single bit.
Yep. I noticed that when I first saw him. If not for the case files, I wouldn't have noticed anything different. Robert seemed untouched by time.
You know, we could have just dismissed the case saying that Robert lost his mind because he couldn't accept the trauma for losing his wife. But when Robert does not age after 40 years...
There's still some things I'm puzzled about. You see, the strange dates, the significance of the number 6, the Sensei's death, and his wife's disappearance. How do all these things tie in together?
You know, Chan, for years, we don't have any concrete evidence, to conclude Siew Kim's disappearance or the Sensei's death. But I agree with you, there is something to do with the number 6.
Siew Kim was 6 months pregnant. The Sensei was 66 years old. But what about Robert?
Did you know that his birthday is on the 6th of June?
You know, sir, Robert is 66 this year.
And?
With all those things revolving around the number 6, do you think he might find his wife this year?
You know, I think he just might. Oh, by the way, Chan, happy anniversary. 6 months on the job, right?
Thank you, sir. Hopefully it's not the start of another time warp.
icon.